Hi Libras, it's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Libras, let's find out. What can you expect coming up in your life? Okay, Libras, the overall energy of your reading is the Devil. Okay, so this is the card for Capricorn only because of the horns. But the energy of this card is toxic. It's like being tied to someone who is tied to someone or something else. And it becomes toxic to you. So I need to read further and let's find out what's going on here. Up in your highest energy is the King of Wands. Well, the King of Wands, this is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But here you are, hanging on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. With one hand and the other hand is on your hip and you're ready to move forward. So this is what this card is all about. It's also a staff of passion, but you're ready to move forward in your life. Male or female, they're all male or female. If this reading sounds like you're reading, it probably is. If it does not sound like you're reading, it probably is not. And I would check your moon sign because that's your private and emotional side. Next to the King of Wands is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, this is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But the King of Cups here has a huge cup of love. This tells me you have a huge cup of love in your heart to hand to someone. But the King is not handing it. The King is either pulling it back or just holding it close. Okay? So, you're ready to move forward. You want a fresh start. You want a new beginning. You have a cup of love that you either will not give out or cannot give out. That King of Cups is right above this toxic energy. And so I feel like this is because of this toxic energy that you are holding back on that huge cup of love and thinking about moving forward, and I think from this toxic energy. Right next to the King of Cups is the Seven of Pentacles. This toxic energy, part of it is waiting and living in this place of limbo and waiting for security and stability, possibly a commitment, for a relationship, something to come to fruition here. But look at how bored you look, just leaning on the stick now, giving up hope. And I think that's exactly what you're doing, is you've waited so long for, I think it's in a relationship to come to fruition, that you're just getting very ho-hum about it, like, this isn't happening. And I think you're ready to walk away from it. Under the King of Wands is the Four of Wands. Now, there's a couple things going on here. The Four of Wands is a divine soulmate card. So whoever is who you're attached to here could be a divine soulmate. That doesn't mean you have to be with them, okay? You have known them in another lifetime, at least one other lifetime. This is union between two people. Now, this could be what you had plans. You might have had plans on marriage or commitment of some sort, at least moving forward in the relationship. But it's with somebody who has become toxic for whatever reasons. I'm probably going to get there. So under the King of Wands, being part of the King of Wands, is you want to move forward towards what you want. And what you want is a divine soulmate. See, this card can carry a lot of joy with it too. See how happy everybody is? It really does represent a marriage, a union between two people that are soulmates. And I think that this is what you're looking forward to doing, is finding that soulmate that works out for you. it's right next to this devil energy, and I think it's been holding you back from getting what it is that you really want from life. But I see the devil waving goodbye. I really feel like this energy is leaving your energy. So next to the devil card here is the world. It is leaving. You're entering a whole new life cycle is what you're doing here. You're pulling back your cup of love. You got out your wand, a fresh starts and new beginnings. You're ready to move forward. And you're ready to go look for that soulmate that you probably thought this one was. And it's just not turning out that way. So you're entering a new life cycle. Away from all the waiting for something to come to fruition, for commitment, waiting for, the next step in a relationship, groundedness, security. You are moving forward, I think, without this energy. Under this Four of Wands is the Three of Pentacles. So now we got 2 threes going here. So I really do think that, there's a couple things. There could have been a lot of bickering over, like differences in what you wanted for your future and what they wanted for their future. Also, there really could have been a third party involved or a third something. Okay, it could be an addiction, or it could be an interfering party now. It can be a mother-in-law, it can be a child, There could be somebody else that has been interfering in this relationship besides a third party, like dating someone else. But there's a lot of confusion here, and it's about the bickering. It's about what was going on with this toxic energy. So you're realizing that these cups here, they all have something else in them. As you notice, the King of Cups cup is empty. It can hold a lot of love. These are all full of something else. And so what happens, and it's right between the devil and the Three of Pentacles, is this person that you were involved with, they were more interested in something or someone else. So what you were getting is a Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, as you notice, all these things have something in common, and the Page of Cups has something in their cup. It's a fish. There's no room for love. So, also this means Pisces could be involved in your reading or around this reading someplace. In your chart, their chart. But you are moving forward from the waiting into a new life cycle, and you're moving forward into a new life cycle from that cup that really is not what it's presented to be. There's some other someone, something that is not letting this relationship come to fruition, and you're done. And you're moving forward into a new life cycle. That's what I'd like to see. I want to see what you're heading towards. But, the tarot has a mind of their own. Let's see what they have to say. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. You're really doing the right thing by moving forward. This is in your highest energy, the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is about either being ghosted, left alone, feeling rejected. It's a really down in the dumps type card. So I feel like all this waiting, I think they left you alone too much. I don't think their heart was in this relationship at all, especially with the Page of Cups here. You're moving forward. You're getting it. You're like, well, my soulmate's out there somewhere, so I'm going to find them, the one that I can be with. Well, the High Priestess is right next to the Five of Pentacles. By them leaving you alone, you've been able to use your intuition. Your intuitions run high, Libra. You can pull back that pomegranate curtain. You've been paying attention, I think, to what yourself has been telling you. And that's why you're able to move forward. We have the Knight of Swords rushing right towards the High Priestess. So this is telling me that you are figuring out that you need to take action. And you are taking action by entering a new life cycle without the toxic energy. And it's almost like with event, it's like once it hits you, you're like, oh my gosh, I am out of here. And I say that too. The Knight of Swords is very fast. And then we have the Chariot also under that Five of Pentacles and next to your new life cycle. The Chariot can be really fast too. Just snapping those reins, those sphinxes here, they can get up and they can book. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart, in someone else's chart around this reading. But the energy is most important, and this is about moving forward from that Five of Pentacles energy, right, towards your new life cycle. But looky here, I have the Knight of Cups. You're moving right towards a sincere love offer. Look, there's nothing in that cup. There's lots of room for love. This is like the beginnings of a real relationship. This is where you're headed by leaving this old energy behind that wasn't serving you and wasn't coming to fruition. I really think you didn't even see eye to eye on a lot of issues. But you're heading right towards something real, something tangible in love. Male or female. We have the Hierophant next to the Knight of Cups and under the Knight of Swords. You are, this person that you're heading towards, they might be Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. This is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around the reading. But most importantly, the Hierophant is about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about security, stability. It's a very spiritual card, and it can represent marriage. So, boy, did you make the right decision. And you are moving forward, and you're heading right towards a real sincere love offer. I think your intuition is telling you. You could probably feel that there's someone out there for you that's going to be the right person. I have the Wheel of Fortune under the Chariot and next to the Page of Cups. The universe has become involved in this relationship. They want you to move forward. The wheel is spinning, and it's taking you along with them for your better. Wheel of Fortune, for your better. And it's away from that Page of Cups and this Chariot, moving forward. These go together into a new life cycle. And it's like right under the Knight of Cups here, next to the Wheel of Fortune, is the Three of Wands. This is holding on to that staff. This is where we started. And you're reading up here, the King of Wands. Holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Looking out over the horizon, waiting for your ship to come in. There's 3 ships out there. This card tells me this Knight of Cups, they're on one of those ships. And they're going to come in. And you're heading right toward it, right towards it. When you do get there, when that ship comes in, this Knight of Cups comes in, they actually are bringing security and stability with them. I mean, at first it might just be as simple as a dinner date or a walk in the park, but it's going to evolve, and this is where you stay. Look at all the pentacles: security, stability, groundedness. But you're going to go ahead and you're going to lock into this relationship with this Knight of Cups, male or female, and I think it's going to turn into a marriage. Oh my gosh. So let me take out one more card for this reading. The Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Devil, the Three of Swords. Yeah, that's why it never came to fruition. It's because there was someone or something else involved in this relationship. And that's why you kept being left alone, why you felt rejected, left out in the cold, and you went through this heartache over this person. But now you're ready. You're so ready to move forward. And you're doing the absolute right thing because your ship is coming in. Wow, Libra, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.